Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, I'll be doing my round 4 AFL fantasy review of Essendon vs GWS. And yeah, before we get into the video, remember to like and subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you know when I upload. And yeah, let's get into the video, guys. So here we have Redmayne top scored 1-2-2, went pretty consistently across the whole game. I didn't think he would honestly top score because I think Merritt or someone else, or it was just Haynes, was on top the whole time. That's why he was outscoring him. And yeah, so I guess Haynes did outscore him in the end, but it was closer than I thought it would be. Merritt had a huge second half, I guess, to get him up to a 109. Draper, and then Setterfield here, and I'm really annoyed about Setterfield because he's one that I'm like, do I bring him in now, even though he's at 800k, because he still has the potential, even with bad games, to go, and he's gonna be at 800k basically. He beat his price by 44, which means he'll go up to basically 800k, and that will 800k. And then I have 600k to get a defender in. There really isn't anyone at that 600k region. Like if we look at this and we go prices, 599, because that'll be the price that we need. And averages, you have all positions. Defender, you have absolutely no one. I mean, you could go Rivers. Maybe that's an option, but that would be risking it a little bit, I think. Whereas if I go here, last three, that might help. I'm not going to go for Harris Andrews, as that seems a little bit more risky. And yeah, there's just no one here that I really want. So, because I do need a defender if I'm going to get Setterfield in, and there is no one in that 500k range. I mean, I could go for Hunt, but I mean, that would make my defense pretty weak, I guess. It would mean that Jimby's in there as well, and it would mean that I potentially have to field Wilmot and Cowan if Jimby is out rested. If he is for the last couple of weeks until I can get people back there in Sheasel, etc. Parrish, Shields all did really well. Stringer had 4 goals, 6 I think it was in the end. So he could have easily kicked about 8 in this game, and that would have had him around 130 or so, but ended up 4 goals, 6. So yeah. Martin, Ridley, Perkins, and then McGrath here. I'm just started to get really annoyed with McGrath. 25 point last quarter. Yeah, he just doesn't have the ability to kick on and score really well, and that's why I want to get him out to the side. Heppel, Langford, McKenzie, all these guys did nothing. Good thing I didn't bring in Caldwell after a good round 1 score. And then I believe Davey is going to be out with an injury, and yeah, his break-even's pretty ruined anyway, so at 309k, yeah, he's just sort of not the best. I mean, 309k, he's going to beat it by 33, so he's going to go up by 25 or so k to get him up to 330 odd. And maybe I can get in a rookie at that price point, maybe Fahey or something, and that'll be 140k on top of McGrath to get me up to 840, but I don't think that's going to be the plan. I think I'd rather hold Davey and fix up those two, Duggan and McGrath, and fix them up before I fix my rookies up. As I think if he does still play, then that's going to be some cash gen there, surely. Zerk, Thatcher, and Wiedemann's out injured as well. Then you have on the GWS side, Haynes, I just don't think is a reliable scorer. Tom Green is definitely a reliable scorer, and good thing I have him in my side. Then you have Kelly here, who could also be a guy to bring in, but I do want to I'm trying to bring in 2 defenders so that it means that Jimby being out doesn't hurt as much. Then you have Whitfield here scoring 100, but yeah, just not consistent enough, I don't think, really. And then you have Toby Green here, 96, not consistent enough for my likings. Then you have Daniels here for 11k. I just don't think he's going to be that consistent. Aish, Callahan, Buckley could be an option. I mean, I'd have to look at him, but if I did get Buckley in, it would allow me to have Sicily in, and that would really, I guess, strengthen up my defense, as he would be a D6 option, which isn't actually that bad. And now actually going to look at it. Buckley, take off the 400k thing, and averaged 72 in the last 3, had a 57. Yeah, I mean, he could be an option, and we'll look at that. And that will really help me also to... I'll have 100k cash spare, and that'll mean when I upgrade Warple with the likes of probably using, I guess, Hollands or something like that, then that'll get me, I guess, another sort of, more, I guess, get me up to a better player. Trying to speak before I think, honestly. And then Cogs is just not looking good. Cummins, not looking too good. Cummins' price is going to go really low now, as he's averaging like 72, 71, somewhere around there. Odin, Hogan, Taylor, Lloyd, these guys were all not really good. And then you had Ralston here, who just wasn't an option at all. I think I'm really happy that I missed out on Ralston and even Van Rooyen to a certain point with how I fixed up my team this week. I actually had a really positive week, and I'm going to go up probably close to 3,000 to 4,000 ranks this week, just based off having all these, having guys hit and not taking zeros, etc. So yeah, really sort of happy that I missed out on Ralston as a rookie, as he had a 22 break even and he could have gained 30-40k there, but he didn't in the end. So happy that I missed out on him. Kennedy and then Stone subbed out of the game. Don't know whether it was tactically or injury wise, but yeah, really there's only 8 or so guys that you really want out of these two teams, and they're the top 4 on each. Well, I wouldn't even advise for Whitfield or Draper, to be honest with you. So probably 6 guys you want. Jelly, Green, well, even down to probably 2 from GWS now looking at it, as I wouldn't want Haynes. So Green and Kelly, and then Setterfield, Merritt, and Redmayne. So 5 guys in total that I would recommend to get. So now if I go back to the main screen, that's the review of Essendon versus GWS. Yes, another shorter review, as I'm trying to record these all in a bunch and get them out soon. So I guess this one is a shorter one, as I didn't really pay much attention to this game, as it was just Essendon sort of kicking really badly and GWS in there with a fight but not really showing much. So yeah, I'll see you guys in another video sometime soon. Thanks guys, goodbye.